Hi, this is James Howell with some archival footage of Resident Evil Outbreak File 2. This was an online multiplayer Resident Evil that did not receive a too favorable response critically. It did much better in Japan than in the States, so it did get a sequel, and I was glad for that because I enjoyed it. And this is a playthrough, a team playthrough, of one of the story modules, titled Flashback. It looks like everybody on my team agreed to skip the cutscenes, so there's not a whole lot of story in there, but this is how the game played, and this is how it worked with teamwork and people going off and handling different responsibilities to get through the game. Oh, and for those who do remember the game, I am playing the Mark-type character. I'm using an alternate skin, which is why my character is going to look different in the cutscene than, in the game as it's being played. This is very old footage. It was recorded slightly over 10 years ago, so the resolution is pretty low. I hope you enjoy. In this one, a plant has taken over the building. I think there are 3 or 4 spots that you have to inject with a syringe, and that unlocks the boss. I took initiative and handled most of the key events in this level. I wasn't playing much with the team, and there were a couple of reasons for that. One, I was looking for special items, which required that I go my own way at parts. And 2, I'd been grinding the level for those special items, and it had become really routine. But, I didn't want to drop my team just because I couldn't find the items I was looking for, so I breezed through the level. It's not an approach I would take now. I think there's more value in a slower pace, looking for whatever I need, and then shifting focus to enjoy the story of the game as it develops between the other players and myself. But this is from 10 years ago, so that's what we're watching.
No! Come here. No! Come over here. Help! Help! Come here. Come on! Wait. Please go. Thank you. Over here.
Come on.
Go. Please go.
Time to go!
No. No. Kevin! Over here! Thanks. Kevin! 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 Come over here. you.
Go!
Yes. Thank you very much. Help! Kevin. Go! Go. Kevin! No! Yoko! Kevin, Elisa, hey you. Kevin!
Get going! Get going!
Thank you very much. Help!
No way.
No offense, Yoko. I'm just task-oriented. Okay, fine. Oh, looks like she took care of herself.
Hey! Excuse me. Hello? Help! Thanks. Go! Wait.
Okay.
No. Yep. Hey! Wait a sec. Excuse me.
you. Hey, you.
And there, it looks like one of my teammates in another part of the map killed the final bud that opened up the level boss.
Kevin. Elisa. Hey, you. Elisa. Hey. Help! Yoko, come here. Kevin.
I've been collecting empty bottles during my playthrough because there's a chemical dispenser right next to the final boss's room, and the chemical it dispenses is basically weed killer. The weed killer does a lot of damage to the boss, so it's smart planning to prepare by saving up bottles.
Hey, you. Hey, you. Hey, you. I'm sorry. Go.
Excuse me.
Now that the plant is no longer holding up the building, there's an invisible countdown to escape while the team has a final showdown against the axe wielder. That showdown comes right after the big boss fight, so it's usually necessary to have teammates, to get past this final obstacle. They really force you into him by putting that confrontation in this narrow hallway where he takes up the entire width of the space.
Go.
Wait!
So there you are, my dear. My dear, dear Dorothy. I'll never leave your side again.
As I mentioned at the start, I was playing with an alternate skin for the character Mark, so all the cutscenes show him rather than the character I was actually using during the level.
I don't like hospitals. The smell gives me a headache. But this time I had to deal with shit much scarier than a shot in the arm. If I make it out of this alive, I suppose I don't have any excuses to put off that physical now.
Thank you for watching.